Hey guys, so ever since I left you guys after finishing Act 10, I began doing maps and exploring what this game has to offer beyond Act 10, and you guys gave me a lot of interesting advices and tips on what I should do, what I should explore, where should I go, and honestly some of you gave me almost like an entire page of things to do, and so I appreciate your want to help me a lot. Thank you so much guys. And now, let's begin part 11 of my journey. Since there's no more acts, we're gonna call this parts. Let the part 11 begin. As you can see, I started part 11 by doing this temple that I did instances before, but the thing is about this temple, I got to this first like a boss, I guess, and I died to it. I died to it a few times. I don't know what it is. It almost one-shot me. Maybe it had chaos damage or something. I honestly don't know what it is, and maybe I would have found a way to kill it, maybe not, I don't know, but I got disconnected, and when I came back there were no more entrance to this temple. So all the instances I did for this temple are wasted pretty much, just because of a disconnect. Maybe I would not have gotten through this boss, maybe I would, who knows, but I had a few chances, I didn't, and that was the end pretty much. And even if I did, I would probably still got off disconnected and it wouldn't matter. Anyway, after that, Dakira gave me this map, which was very interesting. This map had literally no mobs, no bosses, no nothing, just chests, and all of the chests had a massively increased chance of items, and I honestly have no idea why there were no monsters or anything. It was literally just go ahead, take the chest, take whatever you find and go home. And eventually by the end I found this big chest. It dropped me a lot of stuff, not too much stuff that I need too much, but still, I dropped a lot of items, a lot of orbs and everything. It was very interesting, it was a very interesting map. After that, I did this other map that I had. It was a level 2 map, but it had plus 20 quality to the map. I didn't use any chisels on the map, I just found it this way, and I have to say that it was really strong. That plus 20 quality, I don't know if it impacts or not, but honestly it felt like it was a lot stronger. Because I did some other maps at also level 2, and they were yellow as well, but I had nowhere near as much problems to do them. Nevertheless, I did manage to do it anyway. I also did some sort of like a tower defense or something almost. I don't know what it was. Didn't like it, to be honest. After that, I went to kill this last boss. In fact, there were 2 bosses because of all of this stuff on the map. In the next map, I found some sort of like a farm of mobs, something like it, I don't know. Honestly, when you unlock the mobs, all of they attack you at once and it becomes so difficult, it's insane. They just one-shot you almost instantly. You're lucky if you don't get one-shotted. Once I did this other map, I did this some sort of like a tree instance. When you touch the tree and a whole bunch of mobs appear, and when you defeat them you get like a tribute points or something, and then you can buy some items, which was interesting but wasn't anything too special, I suppose. After that, I killed the boss of this map and I went on my way to this other map. As you can see, I was slowly starting to unlock map bit by bit. Of course, there is so much still to unlock. I also found this like a monster that I defeated that I forgot to record, but as you can see, you can put a whole bunch of parts of monsters in it and you can create this sort of like a Frankenstein or something, which is pretty cool. I haven't found any parts yet, but hopefully I will find them in the future. After that, I went on and do some other maps, and I found this interesting map that you can anoint. I didn't have anything with me to do that, so I just went ahead and completed this map. But before I did, I also killed some unique monsters with my friend here. We went beast hunting again. After that, I quickly finished up the map boss. Once I went out of this map, I went to this lady here, and I used these oils that I had to annotate the map. Once I did, I went in the map just to see what it does to the map, and when I went in the map, there were no monsters at all, not a single monster, but this time there was this huge tower defense. Like, the thing is, I don't really understand what I need to do here. Like, I don't get what exactly I need to do, how to build it properly, what is the point of this, and truthfully, I don't even like it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't like it. If I have to learn, I will, but if there's a way to skip this thing, I definitely will. I just don't like it. Don't get me wrong, I like strategy games and everything, I play them, I play TFT a lot, but yeah, this is not one of them. I just don't like this thing. Hopefully this is not mandatory and I just can skip this thing altogether eventually. Hopefully this doesn't impact the end game, but if it does, I'll learn, and you know, it is what it is. I failed this tower defense because I had no idea what to do and it was so massive. It is what it is. It's a waste of map. Now I'll have to find another map, and when I find another map, I don't know if it's gonna be the same, or was it just because I annotated annotated the map, I have no idea. But yeah, anyway, after that Kira gave me this another unique map. This one however was quite a little bit more difficult. It wasn't just chests, it was actually no mobs, but it was only bosses, nothing else, just bosses. Like this first boss, no matter what I did, I couldn't give him any damage, like none at all, doesn't matter what I did. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to kill other monsters if there is, and there wasn't, but there was other bosses. I killed other bosses, I killed maybe like 3 or 4 of them. They were pretty difficult, they were not outrageously difficult, but they were not easy to kill either. But I did manage to kill all of them without dying, which was pretty cool as well. Once I killed all of them, I went back, and now in the beginning of the map, I was able to damage the first boss, but there were 2 of them now, and both had hooks and everything to them, and both were, I think, stronger actually. Because before that, even though I couldn't kill him, he wasn't doing too much damage. Now he was doing outrageous damage. And as you can see, I really tried. I tried maybe like 4 times. I really did try to kill them. And I took away maybe half of the first one's health, but I just didn't damage the other one at all. And I just realized there's just no way for me to do it. This is a tier 6 unique map, and maybe I'm just too weak for it yet. Maybe that is not the time just yet. Then I did another map and I found this Colossus guy again, which is pretty weird, I have to say. The thing is about this Colossus guy, I think he was actually quite a lot stronger than when I fought Kitava himself. Like, this guy was quite strong. He wasn't outrageously strong, but it was interesting to meet him again. I did defeat him, and then I did some other maps. I did some other instances. I found some more sulfite and everything. I did some more maps, some more syndicate, which I still don't know what I'm doing in the syndicate. Like, I just press buttons until something happens. Like, at this point I just don't even care. Like, whenever something happens. And then one of you guys told me to use the map parts, and then I'm gonna be able to face one of the endgame bosses. A weak one boss, but still an endgame boss. So I tried. I thought, you know what, why the freak not? Let's give it a go. Let's see how it goes. And so I went in. The dungeon itself, the monsters were pretty strong, I have to say. I had to make my way to the bosses really slow just to make sure I'm not dying. I did make my way to the first bosses, like 2 first bosses, and at first I thought there's no way this is like the end game boss, because I just defeated him like without dying. Like they were not weak, but they were not super strong either. It wasn't like the end of the world to defeat him. And then I saw that there is stairs, and I realized that there's gonna be more bosses. Once defeating a whole bunch of monsters again, I made my way to the second boss of this dungeon, and the second boss was already quite a lot stronger. Not undefeatable, but stronger, a lot stronger. And he was using these arrows or something, I don't know, but these arrows one-shot me. As soon as I catch the arrows, I die. And it took me maybe like, I think 3 attempts, I died twice, and then on my 3rd attempt I killed the boss, but the arrows also killed me, which is unfortunate because I have to run all the way back, and it's quite a little bit of running. It is annoying, but at least I defeated it, so I was happy. And then I made my way to the 3rd boss, which I don't know if that's the final boss. It looked like it was, because it did this to me. Just look at it. Boom, I dead. One-shotted. I didn't even stood a chance. Like, I didn't even had a chance at fighting it. It just one-shotted me. And it also says that it's a Queen Shaper, so I think this is the last boss. It was still worth trying. I went in again just to see how much damage can I inflict. Second try was a little bit more successful. I took away at least a little bit more life, but as soon as she spawned like these 4 bosses, they just one-shotted me. Like, there was nothing I can do. Still, it was fun trying it. I enjoyed the challenge, even though I couldn't make it, but I did enjoy the challenge. And that's where we are right now. This is how far I got into the game. As you can see, I also upgraded my hideout. Well, I didn't upgrade it. One of you guys showed me a website where I can download some hideouts, so I went ahead and I found the one that looks nicest to me, and I like this one. It looks cool. It looks like, I don't know, it looks very colorful. I enjoyed it. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Everything is sort of laid out nicely. The crafting bench, stash, map, and everything. A few NPCs and stuff. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I like it. And yeah, and also these are my items that I have right now. I have to say that this is probably one of the biggest upgrades in a while. If you look at all the changes I've done right now, my helmet is different, my boots are different, my belt is different. I stopped using Frostbolt, now I'm using Lightning Wrap. I also using Arcane Cloak, also using Lightning Golem and stuff. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of different items and skills and everything. This is the biggest upgrade by far since, I don't know, maybe like Act 4 or 5. This was by far the biggest upgrade in like the last 5 or 6 videos, which makes sense because it's a whole new content right now. Everything is just completely different. Also, as you can see, this is how many maps I did as of right now. I am slowly starting to explore more and more, but it takes time. Of course, it's not as easy as it used to be. There's also a lot of maps to do, but slowly but surely I'm making my way through the maps, and slowly but surely I find more and more new stuff, just like you guys told me. I also have this Grandmaster's map, which I don't know what it does, but it does look very scary, and I don't know if I should try it or should I leave it for later and use it when I'm stronger. I don't know if it's difficult, but it seems like it would be difficult. There's some sort of a PvP damage scaling in effect, which I have no idea what it is. And you know, when it says Grandmasters, I imagine there's probably gonna be a whole bunch of bosses that I have no way of defeating. Maybe yeah, maybe no, I have no idea, but you guys let me know, should I use it or should I leave it for later? So here we are right now. Now, what is my opinion on the maps? I have to say that I enjoy that there is a little bit more of a challenge. They're not outrageously hard, but they're not easy anymore. I like the fact that all the maps are different. I like the fact that all of them have bosses, at least mini bosses and stuff. I like that there are some unique maps as well. I can't wait to face some more endgame bosses and stuff. Of course, the one I face now just completely melted me, but I guess that's to be expected. I'm still very weak. I just started to explore the maps. My gear, of course, isn't optimal either, but that's okay. I'll find better gear eventually. So far, I am still enjoying this game a lot. Of course, the game changed a lot. There's no more like quest related stuff. It's just pretty much exploring, which is cool. Quests can be annoying at times, although at times can be fun as well. It depends on the quest, I suppose. But I like maps. I enjoyed it. I'll continue doing them. And as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for all the help you guys give me. If you could subscribe, like, comment for the algorithm, I would appreciate that a lot. And I'll see you guys in part 12 of my journey. Thank you. Bye bye.